Well, good morning from Sea Ranch. Sea Ranch, I guess I'm going to talk about this like I'm going to post this for people who don't know me, which means like I'll post it on my channel for my tens and tens of followers there. Sea Ranch is a little community slash giant homeowners association on the Sonoma coast. It's on the way to, it's between like, if you pass Bodega Bay, you pass Jenner, you pass Stewart's Point, I think is the last place, and then you're in Sea Ranch, and then you drive through Sea Ranch, and you're pretty much in Mendocino County, and you're in the town of Walala. Excuse me. Which is the closest little town. So if you need to go into town from Sea Ranch, that's where you go. And then if you were to keep going, then you would hit, like Fort Bragg and all that kind of stuff, like an hour away, I guess, just to give you perspective. So I'm going to do this in case, like, I wind up encouraging somebody else to move. I haven't done a video like this in a long time because I haven't really done a lot of moving. But, I got this, so my hip, I've got arthritis in my hips, and one of them is moderate, the other one's mild. The moderate one is the one that's been giving me trouble for years, like with pain, like up and like down my leg, through my knee, whatever. And I finally, I was just asking the doctor, try this, x-ray this, MRI this, and whatever. And so, very important note about pain: be your own advocate, because sometimes people will not think of things that they could try for you, and you might think of things to try. So just, there's a note right there. Doctors are really smart and they go to school and stuff, but like, they don't always know what to do for you, and it's sometimes very hard to explain specific kind of pains that you're having. And anyway, so like at one point, like I have back pain too because there's arthritis there, and one time I got a shot in my back and pretty much did like nothing. And then I back on the 25th of January got this shot in my hip, which was Kenalog, I believe is the name of it, and it's pretty much a miracle worker. Like, it made me feel more mobile than I have felt in ages. There was dancing I did, there was this thing at work where we got to do boxing, and it was freaking amazing, and I sweat my ass off, and it was so good. So only recently has the shot started to wear off, and I guess the mileage varies on these. And I asked the doctor who gave it to me, when can I get another one? And she was like, well, I wouldn't recommend doing it more than every 4 months. So, what sucks is that happened right before I came to vacation, where you have miles and miles and miles and miles of beautiful trails. So I don't get to be bionic on the trail, but what I'm attempting to do is, I did have some coffee. This place had some Pete's dark roast pods, which, thank you for that, because I do go into town and get some coffee later, but this is nice, and I can start with some Pete's dark roast pods. And I had that coffee. I took some Motrin. I have a icy hot patch on my back. I have these herbal patches on my knees, and I have a Salon Pause in an area up by my hip that is probably going to hurt like hell when I pull it off, but like, that's the way it goes. So Salon Pause, I love them. I like the heat that come off of them. They're small, so you can stick a bunch on. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, so like, be sure to check and it before you try anything. And these herbal patches, they have them on Amazon, so more money for Jeff Bezos. Anyway, so I'm going to go try it. I'm going to tell you guys how it goes, and hopefully take some beautiful pictures along the way. And I'm literally sitting in the driveway, about to head to the parking lot for the beach right now. So, yeah, let's see how it goes. Made it to the part with the stairs, but like, they're all wet and stuff, and it makes it look a bit treacherous. I don't think I'm gonna go down. Not that I don't, but listen. Okay, still breathing a little hard. Got back to the car. When you don't ever, when you haven't been doing anything with any regularity, half a mile is hard. So, a little bit of incline. There's a little bit of heat. My back is really wanting me to quit. So I just did this in and out, like half a mile-ish or whatever. And I'll post the whatever Fitbit said I did. And I think I'm going to drive a couple miles down the road and see if I want to do this at another place or if I want to continue to down and get the coffee. I think, well, we'll see. We'll see. Another thing is, like, never, never beat yourself up if you got to take a rest. If you got to stop, you got to sit on a log. You have to just stand. You have to stretch. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. It's all about you. It's all about what you can do. And, yeah, I'm carrying, like, so much weight around on these joints, my poor joints. And, I'd really like to try to make it up to them by taking some of the weight off. And I really need to try in earnest to do that because, I love being outside. I love the nature. I love, getting hot and sweaty doing this. So, yeah, and one way to do it is by doing this all the time and kind of working through some of this pain. Sometimes there's pain you can't work through, and sometimes there's pain you can, and I think I have the kind that I sort of can. Sometimes my knee feels like it wants to go, and then I picture myself like splayed out on a path, and there's no cell service whatsoever, so I would just literally have to wait for somebody to come by, and yeah, I don't know how that would go. The fire department's close, though, so yeah, anyway, okay, I'm going to drive down the road and let's see how I feel. Okay, I just pulled into the second spot. I was driving for 2 minutes, and I was listening to Hamilton, and that was getting me kind of pumped up. So let's go see if I can do this. Who knows how far I'm going to go, but I think this is a path I might have been on before that's nice and shady. So we'll see. This is the Pebble Beach access point. The last one was Black Point, if I didn't say. So let's go give it a whirl. Okay, so I didn't film after I got back to my last, when I got done in my last spot, because there were people in the parking lot. I always think I look like a weirdo when I'm talking to the camera and stuff, so, yeah, that was fantastic. It was painful. I got toward the end, coming back, and went right instead of going straight, and so I actually walked extra, which sucked, but it was nice because there was this nice old lady who was like literally could have lapped me like 12 times. And we said good morning to each other, and she talked about how much she loved this time of year and stuff. So that was really cool. I love interactions like that. And then I was like, fuck, this is not the parking lot. This is like, I'm out in the neighborhood, because these trails, they head into the neighborhoods and stuff, which is amazing. Like if you're staying down here, I just want to say something. Like if somebody was like, how is this bitch staying in Sea Ranch? Because, like, we know she's not rich. Because you guys know it's not. I'm not fancy. I'm not rich. What I do is I work. And then I work overtime. And then instead of doing something sensible, like saving my overtime money, or, like, buying something sensible, or paying down, like, my Amazon credit card, then I just go on vacation with my kid and have experiences and stuff. And because it's... I'm lucky enough, to work at a job that there is overtime. And, B, it's just super important to me to do that kind of stuff with my kid because, my family wasn't a, like, go on trips sort of family, like at all. So, like literally. So, I think I'm kind of giving myself, my childhood in a way, Yes, am I rationalizing spending money when I shouldn't? Yeah, that's absolutely what I'm doing. Whatever works. That's not the point of this video. The point is, I want to encourage everybody to get out, get some sunshine if you can. Go get a walk if you can. Like, do whatever you can. I mean, even if it's literally just like, if it's walking a block, if it's walking half a block, like whatever it is, you know, if you're able. And if you, and again, I can't stress enough how if you've got chronic pain and there's something that you think could be done, just keep telling your doctor to try different things and stuff. Be your own advocate. And yeah, because mobility is fantastic and I love it. Oh, and when I was talking earlier about needing to lose weight, I mean, I need to stop eating so much food because I've always loved to exercise, but I've always like really loved food and, you know, use it as my present and stuff. Like, you know, people come home after a tough day and have a glass of wine, and I want a cookie, so, or 5. So anyway, I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to drink some more coffee and sit out here and, yeah, I don't think I can flip the camera around and give you my view. Actually, you know what? I'm going to stop and I'm going to flip the camera around and give you my review and my view. Whew, strokey. Okay, yeah, let me do that. I'm drinking coffee and I'm going to listen to the birds chirp. And like this place is kind of close to a mainish road that like, I don't know what all is up there, but there's supposed to be a winery up there. And so you do hear cars going by, but it's okay. It's still pretty damn gorgeous. All right, as always, thanks for listening, guys. And I don't know. I hope this if this encouraged one person out of my tens and tens of followers to go out for a walk today, then it makes my heart so happy. It would also make my heart happy if you want to like and subscribe. That would also make my heart happy. Okay, thanks. Bye, guys.